Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Madden NFL 21. It's good to have you. Let's go check out the store first thing. Oops, sorry, I forgot. Got to do that. There we go. I don't have the money for these. Alright, we're going to play some franchise mode tonight. We're going to play some nice long franchise mode. We're going to create a new franchise so you can see everything I do. Create new league, use real life NFL roster. We're just going to jump into the preseason.
Select the team you want to join.
We're going to use the Bears.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust
Hey,
options,
Sammy.
use the tiles on the left.
Oh.
Start your week by installing your game plan. In offensive and defense each week, once you've made your game plan, choose to start.
I am very tired right now. I am sorry.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Stop! 180! Stop! Stop! 180! Stop! Stop! 180! Cut! Stop! 180! Stop! Stop! 180! 20 hut!
This is easy.
Stop!
This is it.
180!
We are going for gold.
Stop!
Oh, no. Whatever.
Stop! 180! Stop! 180!
Not my fault.
Stop! 180! Stop! Stop! 180! Hut! Stop! 180! Stop!
Not my fault.
Stop! 180! 20 hut! Stop! 180! 20 hut!
Not my catch.
Stop! 180! Stop! Stop! 180! 20 hut! Stop!
Not my stop.
180! Stop!
Listen up, fellas. I think we all know what today was. Today simply wasn't good enough. We had
Go
high-
away. Go away. Dog come in here staring at me. Really?
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses. You have grades for browse available players to improve your team.
Just got a new quarterback.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns
My ankle
offense getting
hurts.
ready for their first drive as they will do so behind their quarterback in his third year now from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And I think Baker Mayfield has had a tremendous offseason getting ready for this one because he put the focus squarely on football and cut out a lot of the peripheral stuff. Just focused in on being the best quarterback and leader for his Cleveland Browns team. And now all he has to do, take care of the turnover issues of last year. 21 interceptions he threw, second most in the NFL.
Mayfield now. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And oh, he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played for the Nevada Wolfpack in college. It's Colin Kaepernick.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
On the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players.
And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
How's everyone doing tonight?
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Whoops. I walked right by him.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
This dude is
Gain
good.
of 13, it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Mayfield off the play fake. Going deep here for Landry. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. And oh, what a catch that time by Landry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line.
These guys are good.
Good pick up there, 26 yards. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. I think that's Mack who's still down. Yeah, it is. Mack apparently shaken up there. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Damn.
For the Browns touchdown.
All right. I see how this game's going to go.
Touchdown run. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So all even at 7
What?
now as they kick it away.
Yeah.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll snag about 5 yards
Not bad.
down to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And fights through one man.
Oh no, I
This will
touched
be
the
a
joystick.
5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Damn.
These two teams all tied after 1. How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown.
And that's a score.
A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Bears have taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
He was the guy I was going for.
Catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run. This is Hunt. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
that's a
one
nope.
of those guys.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tay Davis there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
That's a big halfback. I like him.
From one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Ready to return. Here's Hilliard. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
We won't be live long tonight, you guys, but we will play this game
about
out.
to get started. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Keenum now on 1st down. Underneath for Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. He gets it left side to Johnson. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Thank you very much.
3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Ready to return. Here's Hilliard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 1st and 10, Keenum. His throw incomplete.
No pass.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Got an open man, it's Ratley. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. To the air again, Keenum. And his pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Looking left side, and he's got
No.
a man. It's Johnson. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. You've got
Now.
less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And a flag comes in as
Stop
falls
grabbing
incomplete.
Nail.
Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down. And
Fine, I'll run it.
For what will likely be the last play of the first half. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. So we have reached halftime in our first.
Skip halftime.
Rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. Right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they could get back in it in a hurry.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
Damn.
Cleveland.
Nice run.
Dearness Johnson, 59 yards. And the Browns get a score closer.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4 and he got 4 on 3rd down. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. It's complete. Javon Wims, the open man. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we could talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there.
What I'm doing, you guys, is I'm wasting the clock.
Really good pickup.
And he's going to take this one.
That's
down
why I'm
about
running the ball so much.
23-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, it's Keenum. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove.
He did not get out of bounds.
The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
He was trying to get it to Kadero Hodge, but it's going to be second down. Working from the gun, Keenum. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keenum. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they like some matchups that they had.
No,
They
no 4th down conversion.
Unable to do so on that play.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he's taken down inside the 30. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
No, clock keep counting.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
No, it was expected. I'm not trying very hard.
So
I'm tired.
for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Keenum and the offense now. Down by 16. A minute 50 to play. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
No!
After the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
My dude!
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Throwing on first down is Keenum. Dumping it off for Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And now off to the races down the right side. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
I have to sneeze.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there.
I sneezed.
But they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Yeah, and it's out of your hands again, boy.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
No, time out. I don't want to kneel. I don't want to kneel.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And
almost.
Got it inside the 10 at the 8. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one.
I did
think you
too.
felt
I
the
thought we
same
were going to have
way
a tight
based on our
game.
conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long.
So long. That was a good game. I thought it was going to be a lot tighter, in all honesty. I thought it was going to be really close.
You have an injury from the last game. See how long they'll be out.
6 games?
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you very much for being with me. It has been a pleasure having you, as always. I know it's a little short tonight. It was a little short this morning, but I am tired today. But thank you guys very much for being here with me. It's been a pleasure having you. I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.